Good evening. Hello again to the Healthy Nature program, our Psycho-Creative International, mainly Israeli-Polish group. Hopefully people from other places will join us in time. Um, and I have some things I would like to talk to you about today. But as always, I'm always open to surprises, to spontaneous things that happened, and something already happened, the discussion regarding being simple. And I would like to address this concept to the healthy nature principle. All right, healthy nature principle is the seventh topic for us to learn here. And we have already discovered, and not discovered, yes, but we already discussed four, and which we'll repeat on discussing and practicing in time. I remind you that from time to time, I share with you a recording of the self-love book that I'm recording. I recommend you to watch and listen. This way you will get more and more clues and information and tips about the art of self-love. For example, the last chapter was about solo walking, walking alone and enjoying the walking alone without any purpose. Not to the grocery stores, not to the job, to the work, to the family, but just walk, be in the street, be in the neighborhood, just walk with yourself, not alone, with yourself. So regarding simple, we can take a concept and look at it through the healthy nature principle and say, there is a positive simple, and there is the non-positive simple. Everything, every quality can be viewed as its high version and its other version. So we can decide that we would like to develop our healthy simplicity. So it becomes a very important quality. In many ways, this is something many people wish to have. Make things simpler, make things lighter, easier, not so complicated with conflicts and problems and obsession and pain. We would like sometimes things to be smooth. We would like to have a high simplicity. Sometimes this is the result of the psycho-creative work. The more you love yourself, the more you are able to make things simpler. The less you criticize yourself, the less you make things complicated. The more you are emotionally creative, you're more flexible. You make things simpler. The more you practice emotional transformation, you break down the complexity and you see that things can be simple. All right, Viola. Sometimes there is the negative simplicity, the place where you do not want to cope with problems. You say everything simple. You just want the shallow, immediate information without much challenges. This may be regarded as the non-high version of simple. Okay? This was just a quick reminder of something we will discuss more in future about the healthy nature, that says that we have the option to cultivate the higher version of every topic in our life. If we wish to do it, if we are ready to practice it and improve it, we can. And the psycho-creative tools actually are giving you the way to do it. So today we're going to discuss, for example, creativity. The healthy nature principle says everyone is creative. It is there. It is healthy, innate, quality. We are all born creative. We cannot decide otherwise. But we can forget our creativity if we neglect it, if we don't give it attention, if we don't practice it, if we don't put it in the center. Easily. Hello.
Oh,
Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Well, very well.
So, the Healthy Nature Principle says you have many divine, inborn, positive qualities that need cultivation, that need training, practice, and attention. So, for example, if we take creativity, which is the topic of today, and look at it from the Healthy Nature Principle, we will say that if you practice your creativity from early age, no matter who you are, no matter your circumstances, if you practice, if the adults know how to make you train or practice your creativity, and if they give you non-criticized atmosphere to do it, you will become creative, because creativity is natural. Everyone, and those of you who started practicing intuitive painting may start noticing, oh, that's nice. I can play with the colors. Maybe from time to time I can be non-judgmental. I can do it without criticism. I can enjoy my creativity. So I'm saying that many people grow up thinking they're not creative, not because they're not creative, just because they were trained to think they're not creative. Because this is what normality is about. Actually, in many ways, being normal is being non-creative. Do not suggest new things. Do what is expected from you. This is normal. Respond to questions the way we expect you to respond. This is normal. If you make strange answers to a question, oh, now something is wrong with you. So if you bring your creativity, your originality, your uniqueness, people may look at you not in the nice way because, oh, you become strange, you are bizarre. This is what happens in a society, your society, our society as well, that do not see creativity as something that should be cultivated from early age and is important. As far as the psycho-creative way, we say creativity is inborn quality. We all have it. We all divine creatures. We are all sparks of the Creator. We have the ability. But we forget it because during our growing, our education, we are taught not to approach things in a creative way, in our unique way, but to follow the norm, to follow the expectations. Then we learn that creativity is not something we would like to pursue. It is something we may do in secret, in my notebook when nobody sees. I can write some songs quietly, and if I expose it, maybe people will say, well, I'm not sure it's so creative, I'm not sure you have the talent, etc. It won't be so nice to expose it. Here in this space, we're not just saying that creativity is natural, we're saying that creativity is important for your mental health. I told you last week that formally I'm a psychiatrist, but I give no medications because I want people to find their health within themselves, to activate their health, and I help them find their health from within, find their own mental medications within them. And creativity is a very important self-medication. In every problem you have, in every chronic conflict, in every continuous pain, you can also see that you have no creative attitude to this problem. A part of the problem is being non-creative with the problem. It is a part of the problem. Because once you are creative, you become flexible. Once you become flexible, you can see the problems from many angles. So you can try to approach it in many ways until you find a solution. But if you are not creative, you do the same thing again and again with the problem, and the problem remains. We call it also addiction. And sometimes all you need there is some spark of creativity, new approach for the same problem. Sometimes someone else brings you a new way to look at it and say, interesting, I didn't think about it. Well, this person just reflected your creativity. So what we're saying here is that creativity is important for mental health in the term of preventing problems and also in dealing with problems. So I would like now to invite you to join me, and so we'll have a discussion about what is creativity. I think the discussion will be better if you also add some of your ideas about this topic. What is creativity for you? What do you think about it? What is your relationship with creativity? Who wants to say their ideas, their point of view about this from the personal level or from the general level? What is creativity? And also, I thought about it today, that I barely know you, about you, who you are, what you do for living, your family, anything about you. I don't know anything. So I am inviting you first to address the question of what creativity is for you, and at the same time tell us something about yourself, if you like. Anything you would like to say. If you'd like to say your age or not. If you like to say something about your work, your hobbies, your family, anything you would like to help us know you a little better. So we'll have here more familiar space atmosphere. So who wants to be the brave first one to tell us what is creativity for you? Open the microphone and become Israeli. You know what Israeli means? They immediately press the microphone and want to say something. They're not polite, they're not waiting, all right? They just do it. Some of them, not all of them. But you can get to this vibe, you know, and we don't like to wait. We don't have any patience.
There's no time to wait. And I don't have a little hand. I can't find it.
She is from Israel, you see, but thank you for being the first. So, Laura, you do have the button, but you don't know that you have it.
I can't find a button.
At the bottom of your screen, find the react. You see the react?
The reactions, yes.
Click react, and then you have the options to raise a hand.
Oh, it's under reactions. Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
From now on, you know it. All right, so share your idea about creativity and tell us something about yourself if you like.
Okay. Well, first, what is creativity to me is the freedom of expression. And I am an artist and I teach painting. And I've done different kinds of paintings. And mainly I'm very realistic until I get into the feeling and moving with emotion, which doesn't happen a lot. And I'm really appreciating us going through this. where I have to express something, and because I use brushes and paint, I have to start on the canvas. I that's part of me, but I'm also very particular in how I do things. So I limit my creativity in a way. Like when I was doing the 3 things that you had in the practice within a short amount of time, and this is what I did today. Actually, it's right behind me. It's it wasn't to one song, but it's an oil, and I was just past the Dead Sea not long, like last week, and I'm like, the feeling of those colors, I said, I need to do it now. And because I'm working with you, I did it now. And I said, okay, now 1 hour. And then I'm like, no, give me a little bit more. And I put on another song because it's a big canvas. And I was able to cover the whole thing. So that's what I wanted to share, how the excitement of
Thank you
trying
very
to
much.
feel.
So you mentioned a few things. First of all, you said for you, creativity is freedom of expression. And you also mentioned your need to have the emotions a route to express themselves. You do it through the colors. And then you said that you were influenced by my guidance to put some boundaries to your creativity. And this is something we will discuss later about the how to, the psycho-creative view of how to implement creativity, especially for people for whom creativity is relatively rare, but also for other people. The option to put some limitations as a part of the game, not as a way to limit ourselves, but actually a way to enable ourselves, is part of the tools that we're going to practice here. And already in the book that I share with you, and I will share more chapters in future, you can practice intuitive painting that combines freedom and
Ja
limitation
się już rozgrzałam.
at the same time. All right. So thank you, Laura, for sharing. Who else wants to say something about what creativity is for you and about yourself, if you like? All right. You said Hania?
Yes,
You're
Hania.
also from the Chubak cartel.
Yes, I am the daughter of Irek.
Oh, thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank
I am first, this is my first meeting with you. So for me, creativity is the process of creating something new, something which is intuitive and is individual. Like everybody has different creativity and it's their individual thing. And so yeah, for me it is the creating something, something original.
All right. Thank you. So,
Yes.
how old are you, Hania? 18, 16, 17, 29, 20,
No,
22, 24?
I am older. I am 25.
Right.
And I am a pianist and a singer. And
Oh,
yes, so as many as like the many members of Chubak family.
all right. I know also about your father that is involved in
Yes.
music and singing, right? So, if you would like later to share with the group a recording of your singing, it will be lovely if you want. So, we would like to see you singing and playing. If you have something, I'm sure you have some recordings. So,
Yes.
if you like, it will be our pleasure. Thank you, Hania. So
Thank you.
let me resonate what you said. Creating is in making something new, is the expression of intuition. I will talk about it a lot later. And it is the expression of individuality. So everyone has their unique one-time way or to express creativity. I think, is such a beautiful concept of this way of living, that each individual has their own specific creativity potential to contribute to the world. Everyone, as many people as there are, the many versions of creativity they can express if they just decide to do it and get the tools. All right, thank you, Hania. Who else wants to share your opinion, your point of view about creativity in any ways, in any field in life? And also, if you like to tell us something about yourself. So now we know that Laura is an artist, is a painter, and we know Hania is a pianist and singer. And she's a little older than I thought. Okay. All right. Monica, please.
For me, creativity is a bit wider idea. I like to think about it as finding solution for any challenge or problem in our life.
Okay. And how do you see how Arthur looks at you right now? And how do you think about yourself in terms of your creativity when you face challenges and problems?
Say it again, please.
I'm asking you, how do you think about you? Do you think you have some creativity when you face your own problems and challenges?
Yeah, I think I feel great when when I'm overwhelmed with problems and I don't see solution. I feel overwhelmed, and sometimes I want to give up, and I think I don't have strength to cope or to do anything, like when I don't see the way out. But the moment I think about myself that I can do it, like there must be a solution, and I'm determined to find it, I feel great, that I can see the light in the tunnel, and then there gradually, I'm sure I would get the answer, I would get the solution, and I would find the way out. So that's the great feeling. I think that's the moment when I catch the creativity in me.
Thank you very much. So you want to say something about yourself other than this, Monica?
Okay, so I'm a wife. I'm a mother of 4, and I'm an architect. And what else?
Okay.
I like to use my creativity to solve my problems.
That's great. So now we have another point of view, very important, very central, involves so many topics, the ability to approach problems in a creative way, finding new point of view. Monica described great the transformation process. It always begins from the darker place. You feel overwhelmed, you feel stuck, and then something inside you says, I think I can have something inside me can find a solution. I do have it within me. And sometimes this is all that it takes. When you say, I believe I do have the creative solution, it opens up new avenues just by saying, I believe it is there. So the whole pessimistic approach changes into more optimistic. I think there is a way. Sometimes this is all we need, just a change in the atmosphere. Even if I don't know the exact solution, I believe it is there. Because a big part of the problem is the believing that there is no solution. And if when you start shaking this belief and saying, there may be a solution, this is the beginning of the solution, using creativity. And creativity will bring many ideas, many options, not one, even 5 or 6. And once we approach a problem thinking, well, there are many ways to approach it, not only one, we become creative with the problem. Thank you, Monica. All right. Very nice. So we already saw a few ways to approach creativity. Who else wants to tell us what they think about creativity? Even if you repeat things that other people say, so we can hear your version. Yes, Agnieszka.
I wrote a few things because I started to think what I really think about creativity. I think many things, but I would like to mention that for me, creativity is not only the expression of the right brain, but also expression of our spirit, because I believe we are spiritual beings, so part of our spirit is creative. Also, creativity for me is the way of connecting myself with my heart. It's a journey of my heart, I will say, expressing also the journey of my life. The way how I process things, and the space when I am myself. I can be more myself.
Oh,
those are things what I would like to share, what I think about creativity. And speaking about myself,
yes,
I would like to share that it was the time when I was living in Scotland, and I was given opportunity to take care of the creativity room in the organization supporting people with inner healing, a Christian organization, and I was developing. It was a challenge for me actually to start to do things what I always wanted. I always wanted to paint on fabrics, and I started to develop the project what I called Beauty from Ashes, and I starting from proposing people to do the hearts in it was a painting with wax and dyes or paints based on the traditional way of dyeing, but with creative approach. I mean it wasn't not about to do just classic batik, but to express yourself and to do some. We was doing like hearts, for example, or broken vessels, painting with wax, break it, put it paint into this, and the topic was to see that something beautiful can come from our brokenness. That was the start of my doing, and since there I started to kind of try to do impressionist painting on fabrics, and presently I'm trying to do workshops for living, so for adults, mainly women, but not only children. Also last time I was doing for children in the same combined with some women. And so I'm still experimenting with that, and I'm experimenting with creativity. I have problem with postponing things. Kind of. I sometimes I'm find myself when I'm freezing inside. I don't know why. It possibly come from my own brokenness. So I'm kind of still on the way to develop that creativity in my life, and I should say that I love help others to do creativity. It gives me the same satisfaction like to create myself. So that is my kind of target, to do those things in my life.
Oh, you mentioned so many things. It is clear
Yeah.
that creativity is a very important part in your life.
Yes.
And what you said about you being frozen
Yeah.
and your point of view that it is related to places where you are broken, what this is what you said, and the psycho-creative way sees it as the places where your self-criticism control your creativity. And
Yeah.
I'm saying this because we have the tools to release it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm so glad to be part of this group, and thank you very much for sharing that.
So you mentioned a few interesting things. I can first of all, if you have images of the work you did in Scotland, you can share it in the group. It will be very interesting.
Okay.
And also, I remember the video you shared with me about the Japanic art of the broken things.
Mm-hmm.
It is related to what you're interested in. I think that creativity sometimes is coming from the broken parts of us and also offers us to create something new out of our parts, that the parts that were the result of breaking our hearts, etc. And then you become something else because you were broken, and then your creativity takes all these parts and do something new with them. You become new and even better version of yourself.
Yes,
you said that your creativity is a place where you are more you are more authentic. Yes. You mentioned that creativity is the expression not only of right brain, but also of spirit, of our higher self. And you said that it is a journey of the heart. It sounds like creativity is a central part in your life, in your work, in your ambitions. So we can have a lot of work to do here. And you would like to help people with creativity, but you need to take care of your own creativity, of your own flow.
Yes.
Get rid of your excessive self-criticism. All right. Thank you very much, Agnieszka.
Thank you.
All right. Paul and Margaret.
Oh, yes, we are here.
You remember my name, it's nice. Laura said that creativity for her is freedom of expression, and for me is freedom of thinking, rather. And I noticed when she said it, that it is not for me freedom of expression yet. That's what I'm thinking. And
what do you mean by saying it's not for me yet?
Because, for example, it is very, very personal. My feature that I think very often that I cannot cry. For example, I have problem to cry when I would like to do it.
Let me rephrase what you said. Are you saying that it is hard for you to express pain? Yes,
I think so.
So you don't have the freedom to express your pain?
Yes. To express, to show it out some way.
Okay. All right.
Maybe not some way, just the way crying with
Tears.
tears. Yeah.
So thank you for sharing this. Thank you.
And very important for my creativity is my wife, because sometimes she said she has some ideas which I would never thought.
Hmm. Yes, this is many times women have this tendency, of thinking the other way from men, So we have this kind of tunnel vision. We are very focused
on the ends.
Yes, and they see like this. Okay, the best thing is the combination, They see like this, and then they tell you focus over there, and say, okay, I can focus. I'm a man. I will focus there. All right, but she can give you new things to look at it and focus that you couldn't alone. This is creativity.
Yes, we implemented very many things of her creativity, and I am convinced that it is good, and it is this is something what I would never imagine.
All right, so my recommendation for you is to see these as things that you can practice and improve. All right, most of the times, especially men, are not trained to think creatively. Okay, this is the way we are raised. Okay, we have some duties as men that men most of the time do not involve much creativity. We need to do the job, right? We need to do the job right. So
yes, but I think I am creative in my job. In my
what do you do for living?
I am dentist.
You're a dentist.
Yes,
Oh, lovely.
we are both dentists.
We are both.
All right.
Yes, but the Polish type of man making things very, in Polish words is zabiegowiec. Ja nie wiem, jak jest po angielsku.
Treatment man.
Treatment man, very focused, but we both are creators of workshop for marriages, because after our years of destruction,
crisis,
we create a workshop for marriages. But we this Sunday we first time, because we have a renovation our home, and it was creative painting on the walls.
It was not creative.
It was not creative. It was disaster. But this Sunday we try to do this, and I want to first time intuitive painting, and I felt that I want to do alone, separately, not changing, not. I want to do something not together
by yourself.
Maybe because of that we are together many hours and in work.
All right, so I recommend both of you to take the information, the practice from the intuitive painting book. New chapters are coming, and you can do it together and you can do it separately. And it is really a different experience.
Yes.
When you do it with someone, it can be a very nice experience. When you do it with yourself, it's a different, unique experience. So practice, and also for you, Paul, the more you practice intuitive painting, the better you get in time in expressing your pain, because emotional creativity is an outlet for the emotions, whatever the emotions are. Every emotion can go there because it is under the envelope of the creation. So you don't really notice what you express, but everything goes. And in time, emotions feel more secure to express themselves. It's just a matter of practice.
Okay.
And also practice self-love, smile. Did you start smiling to the mirror?
Yes, it looks very artificial.
Yes, it is.
But gradually I started to use it.
Good, but let me tell you what is artificial. Artificial is not smiling to the mirror. This is what we learned. We learned how not to love ourselves. We became artificial. So for now, breaking this sounds artificial. It's just returning to the nature. In time, you will understand. Just practice.
Yes, I mean that I take it artificially for the first time, but
Of course.
gradually it makes me very much easier.
Yeah. After a month, you won't be able not to smile to yourself. It will be strange for you not to smile to yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, but I noticed that when I smile to myself in my reflection, so I smile to the other people often. More,
Fantastic.
bardziej chętnie.
Yes.
So you see, self-love is also good for society.
Yes.
It should be a general policy of the government.
Yeah.
Do you think a prime minister will smile to the mirror? Not now. We are not there. Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution to this conversation. All right, I see Paula is raising her hand.
Yes, I wanted to say some my perspective about the creativity.
Go ahead.
So maybe first of all, I will say what I am doing. I played the piano as Hania as well.
All right.
Yes. Also, I'm studying Judaistic, and in my free time, I like to dance and sing.
What do you study? What did you say? Did you study?
Judaistic. It's
Yahadut. It's Yahadut.
Judaism.
Can you?
You study about our religion? All right. Good luck with this.
No. It's about history of
The history of
like
the
Jewish
people.
history.
Oh, we have a nice history. Okay.
Actually, do you hear me, or it's a problem with
Yes,
the
I do.
internet,
I hear
with the
you.
connection? Hear me?
We hear you.
Okay. So this is the history from the ancient times up to now, and also Hebrew, Yiddish, but also there are subjects like Jewish culture, Jewish philosophy, Jewish religion, Judaism, and many other subjects there are about Israel and about the Jewish nation. So yes, and I'm also a believer, and for me the creativity is the gift from God, which is pure. This is for me, it's a skill to be flexible, to declare something, to I don't know, fulfill the ideas which I have in my mind. To act in many situations, to of course express myself, express what is inside of me, and I see sometimes very clearly when I am when I am doing something under my critic, yes. That I don't have this creativity, like I'm afraid I'm not good enough or something, and for me the very good way is to dance to the worship music, and during I am praying I am also dancing, and it's like I'm doing many gestures which I don't understand, but I feel free then, and it's very like I think it is opening my creativity,
also the spirit inside of me is I feel what is inside of me. It's not like everything what is around me is saying something about me, but I like I feel the connection with the spirit, with the soul. Yeah, this is something what I feel, and I feel I am creative. So this is my story,
All
my
right.
perspective.
It's such a beautiful story. Thank you, Paula. So we have at least two pianists here, but you are far more than this. You are spiritual. You are making your own creative rituals. You study things. Thank you. Thank you for this sharing. So I will add just another little thing from the psycho-creative theory about creativity, and then we'll do some exercise. As far as psycho-creative approach to creativity, something that we haven't discussed much so far. It says that creativity is the marriage of the masculine and feminine energies. It is the place where they work together in harmony. That is the bridge between the inside and the outside. The inside is the more feminine, the outside is the more masculine. The inside is the ideas, the fantasy, the emotions, intuition, right? And the masculine is more practical, more focused, and when they work together, there is some kind of fertilization. The idea becomes real, new ideas become real, but they need to cooperate. Because if you are just too practical and you don't bring new ideas, too masculine, you're not creative. On the other hand, if you have many ideas, but you're not practical, so you have many ideas, but nothing happens. So we are supposed to connect these energies inside us and between us. So creativity means knowing what's going on in yourself and having the ability to take it out. And why do we say so many things about the exaggerated self-criticism? It is there between them that blocks the passage of the information from the passion to the expression. The self-critic says, no, do not do it. You're not allowed to do it. It's not nice. It's not good. You don't have the talent. It is a waste of time, waste of blah, 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 blah. You stop. Right? The energy does not flow from the passion to the doing. This is why we learn here how to decrease the impact of the self-criticism and allow the energy to flow from the passion to the implementation. This is the idea, and this is the healthy nature. So we do some small exercise. Do you remember that we wrote songs here? Let's do it again. I remind you how we write songs here. So we have some definitions. 6 to 8 lines. Each line 2 to 4 words. They don't have to rhyme, all right? Just 6 to 8 lines. In each line 2 to 4 words. They don't have to rhyme. And I give you the title. Okay? And then you do with it whatever you want in these limitations. The title is The Song of My Heart. The Song of My Heart, or My Heart Song, if you like. Now go ahead and just write it without much thinking. All right. It should be quick, so we don't have much time to think. We don't have much time for criticism. We do it in a spontaneous way, knowing that we can repeat this exercise as many times as we want. So it's not, your final examination. This is just one example. You can do it again and again and again. So who wants to share your beautiful song with us? I remind you later to share it also in the group, all right? And those of you who cannot comment, please let me know. I make you admin in the group so you can comment. All right, who wants to share your song with us? Please open your mic and share with us. Sira, okay, but you are muted now.
Okay, thank you. I can. The song of my heart is shining from the broken parts of my heart that I had, the broken things that I had during my life. The song can appear because there is a structure in my heart that can make the song come out from them.
Thank you very much. Thank you, lovely.
Thank
Who
you.
else wants to share your song with us? Irek, I'm waiting for your creation. I'm just letting you know. Okay. I cannot forget the last time that you sang to us. All right, Paul.
So Paula is before me, yeah.
So Paula and then you, okay?
Okay, so I have it in Polish.
Oh, so you can say it
My
in
heart
English
beats for me
and
and my
people will
My heart is my
translate.
beautiful daughters.
Tata,
My heart.
ja teraz.
Irek, just a second, okay? He was practicing. Okay, so in what language would you say it?
I will sing it,
All right, go ahead.
but in Polish.
In Polish, I will understand intuitively.
Okay. Śpiewam od serca, bo żyć mi się chce, żyć mi się chce. Śpiewam też, gdy mam we oczach łzy i wtedy zaśpiewam znów od serca, że żyć mi się chce, nawet gdy jest mi źle. Żyć mi się chce, żyć mi się chce i robię się szczęśliwa.
Wow. It sounds so nice. I can fall asleep with this. The song they sing to babies before they would go to bed?
Yeah, it's a
Lullaby?
yes, lullaby.
So if you can translate later, it sounds very emotional, your song.
Okay, I will.
It reminds me like, my grandmother, something like this. It sounds like something that is belonged to my ancestors. They came from Eastern Europe, of course. Okay. Thank you very much, Paula.
Okay, I will send you. Thank you.
Irek, please.
Okay, I have some notes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. My heart beats for me and well-being with myself. My heart is beautiful because of my daughters and son. My heart is beautiful of my wife and her kindness for me. My heart is enough to life.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. All right. Who else wants to share your song with us? It's so exciting. Yes, Monica. Open the
I will share. Thank you. So the song of my heart. My song is quite funny, I would say. I feel great here just as I am, free to be here, free to express my heart just as it is, just as I am.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
All right. So this is it. This was a very, very quick hour, I think. So I will share the recording with you very soon. I will also share the first 4 chapters of the Intuitive Painting Guiding Book, Do It, Practice It. I will share more of the Self-Love book. And I would like you to share the songs that you wrote and any other experience that you have, you think related to our journey here. You're welcome to share in our WhatsApp group. Okay, and I can also give you a vision. We will meet in Poland. I can start seeing this. We will have some kind of, I think, weekend workshop in Poland. Very, very intuitive, creative meeting we will have. I can see it in the future. Yes, Viola, I think.
I just wanted to ask you, some of the people who are even here, they asked me, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll ask you. They would like to add something to the group, but they are not admins. And how do they do it?
Well,
they write to you or they write to Anat Donna?
I think you can, every admin can make other people.
Like admin? Oh,
I
this
think
is.
yes, but if it's not possible.
No, I cannot. Actually, I
So,
tried it and I wanted to make Ula and Gosha admins. And
all right.
I am not.
They can either address me directly, it's okay, or they can ask you to address me, all right?
All right, yeah.
Anyone who wants admin, because we had some very, very serious spam attack, and it was very hard to erase them. So now we make everyone admin, so you can comment and we don't have any interruptions, okay? Thank you very much. Have a nice evening, a nice creative evening.
Thank you very much.
I will see you again on Wednesday, same
Good
hour.
night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pinky. Thanks.
Shalom,
Have a
shalom,
good
Laila
evening.
Kol.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you, everybody.
bye-bye.